Ah, uh, two. What's up, done as hell? You don't work. You don't work. You know. You don't work. You don't eat. Them telling me too, Archer. You don't work. You don't eat. I tell you too, a thing or tree. You don't work. You don't eat. Man, you got so much wood. Not really. If you talking about the thumbnail, I just cropped that to make it look like I had a lot of wood. I really don't. Oh, except for that. But yeah, that was just that part. It's really not a lot of wood. You don't work, you don't eat. Good to see you back. I was getting bored at work. Who said that? Legacy heirloom? I don't. You're not even. I don't even know who the fuck you. Shit, you better go take your ass over there and watch Anomaly live stream. Grift is back. Let's go. Yeah. AKA Big Griff. You gotta put the big on my Griff. You can't just say Griff. You gotta say Big Griff. No one do it like I do it. Anomaly took a break. Anomaly and you took a break to do an album. Nah, he go on cruises and shit. Man, shout out to Anomaly. When he say he going on a break, that nigga going on a cruise. He about to go get his hair and nails done. Then he gonna jump back on and tell y'all he went to visit his family. Nigga, you was on a cruise. When I take a break, I'm struggling. And my break mean I'm struggling. I've been watching Uncle Ruckus, having BG withdrawal. Man, shout out to Uncle Ruckus. I don't have nothing to do with Uncle Ruckus. Me and Uncle Ruckus ain't got nothing in common. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Man, shout out to them niggas, man. Shout out to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shit, shout out to Nebuchadnezzar while we at it. And shout out to the lion that was in the den with Daniel. Oh shit, here we go. What up, big cuz? You already know what time it is. All iron, no ish. Potatoes for the main dish. You already know what time it is. Fuck you mean I bleed green. Any tips on searching for land on the cheap? Shit, when you figure that out, let me know. BG was busy with Trump's legal team in Fulton County. Man, shout out to Trump, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. I haven't really been watching the news, so I don't know what the fuck going on with all that. Some that oh darn she Faith Watachi. Man, shout out to Hot 1 and Hot 2, man. Man, they hit me up on the emails. I said, let me just go ahead tap in. That's all I'm doing, just tapping in, letting y'all know I'm alive. The Mormons ain't kidnapped me. And I'm not working on a joint album with Anomaly. And I didn't go to the the bear gravy feast, whatever the fuck they calling it. Like, I'm still here kicking. I'm not censored and kicked off and all that bullshit. I'm here. Oh, hen house in the, oh, what's up, Faith? Faith! What's up with you? I ain't doing nothing much. You know me, chicken wing, hot dogs and bologna, steak and macaroni, just kicking it with my homie. Other than that, I can't call it. Where Lil O'Main at? Lil O'Main, you in here? My wife, she got the Jimmy Janks too. She got the Jimmy Janks, or better yet, the Jimmy Jant. Yeah, she got the Jimmy Jant. Appreciate it. Bro, where the fuck you been, bro? Got like 2 people I can watch. You can't leave. Man, I was working, man. I had to grind. That's why I named this Long Live Barricade, because I got a new pickup truck. And I had to hustle for that, so I was just focused. And then too, I really ain't feel like live streaming. Well, I told y'all on my last live stream, I ain't really be feeling like doing this shit. Yeah, but I had to hustle for that. I sold the skid steer, and I sold Tamara, and I got a Ram a Ram pickup truck. Other than that, I've been cooling. And when I got the Ram, it reminded me of Barricade. I was like, damn, Barricade died a Jeep and came back a Ram, which makes fucking sense because it's all black. So I was like, yeah, this Barricade. So yeah, my new truck named Barricade. That's why the title of this stream is Long Live Barricade. You get a new electric pickup truck, pretty much. Did Tonka buy your skid steer back? Man, hell no, but that was a decent skid steer though, man. I wasn't too fond of letting that skid steer go. But, I had to do what I had to do because certain groups of people, I won't say no names, but you guys, didn't give me money. So I had to sell shit. So now I don't have a skid steer. Thanks a lot. Fucking, fucking thanks a lot. Fucking my broke ass audience. I said shit. My audience broke. I'm broke. Everybody can't be broke. I had to leave and get some money, man. I had to step my game up. I said, hell no, everybody can't be broke in this equation. How the fuck you broke and I'm broke? That's too much broke. What's up, little baby Ozark? CJ in the building. What up with y'all? I'm not talking about a damn thing. Yeah, I just tapped in. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing much. Nasty Nations, we know you not broke. Stop playing. Nasty Nation, you got money. Don't act like that. BG, what you doing? Mitch McConnell, freeze, imitation, please. I don't know what the fuck happened with him. Don't let me catch you slipping. You already know. Virginia is the best state in the USA. You already know. You already know Virginia the best. We the best. Shout out, yeah, shout out Oliver Anthony gave BG a message. Man, shout out to Oliver Anthony and shout out to Noah Lyles, the fastest nigga ever from Virginia. Oliver Anthony Farmville. He right there. That nigga, he right down there. Everybody was running around talking about Richmond, North of Red. I was like, yo, he got a song called Virginia. Y'all didn't hear that? That shit blow. Fuck you mean? Nah, go listen to that. That's Virginia. That's some Virginia shit right there. Do you like... Y'all can say y'all the best, but don't max with Texas. Texas overrated and played out. Don't nobody give a fuck about Texas no more. Not really. Like, just to be honest. And y'all barbecue some trash. Arkansas has better barbecue, to be honest. And that's pretty bad. That's saying a lot. You trash when Connecticut has better barbecue. That's all I'm saying. Like maybe a decade ago, y'all was up there, but not no more. Not no fucking more. So I like Richmond North. I like this song because I heard it on some channel. Like I was just chilling and I was scrolling. And I heard they was like, this song is great. It was like some random people and it had like 50 views. And I heard it. And as soon as he said north of Richmond, I was like, this is a Virginia nigga right here. Liked and kept scrolling. Then a couple days later, everybody was like, he's a psyop. This is the great. I was like, what the fuck happened? I looked at the views. That bitch said like 20 million on it. I said, damn. But yeah, I fuck with his song. He got a song called, look it up, Oliver Anthony's called Virginia. That's some shit I can relate to. So, and he from down, he right there. Matter of fact, I was in the penitentiary in Farmville, Virginia. Everybody thought he was from West Virginia, Kentucky. I was like, nah, this is a Virginia nigga right here. Nah, I know that son. What y'all want to talk about though? Because I got manly things to do. Oliver Anthony is a total plant. Oh, soon as a nigga from Virginia, he a plant. He a plant all of a sudden. Yeah, Virginia can't get no fucking shine. My nigga a plant. Noah Lyles a plant too, huh? I'm a plant too, huh? Everybody's a fucking plant. Let's not talk about Nikki. Who the fuck is Nikki? Nikki Caldwell? The bitch that wrote the Freak book? You talking about Nicki Minaj? You talking about Cash Money, Young Money? I heard BG wasn't streaming because he got a full-time job at a Chobani factory. Shit, I need a full-time job. I'm about to get a job. I'm about to work down there at the Applebee's. I'm about to get a job frying chicken at the Safeway. What do you mean? I'm broke as fuck. Love Longhorn. Jake break. Out of all those white guys filming themselves singing in the woods, Oliver went viral. Well, look, y'all know I'm biased as fuck, right? So don't expect no truth or type take or no popular contrary opinion when it comes to the Oliver Anthony dude. The nigga's from Virginia. Like, he had me at Virginia. Whether he's a plant, I can't call it, but anybody who do anything's a fucking plant this day and age. And then too, keep in mind, I haven't been watching like the popular takes on the nigga. I heard his Virginia song, and that shit was dope. And that shit took me back to like my childhood. Cause I was born in Virginia. So I'm from out here and been all over Virginia. Um, and I know the different types of people and demographics Virginia has. So it's just certain things out here, and I can tune into the authenticity of it and understand it at a level that somebody that's from, say, California or Idaho or Colorado or Texas or Michigan or New York won't understand. So, I mean, I don't know about all that, but uh, he sold. You can't change my mind. I like him. He from around my way. Shit, yeah, I want to see niggas do good. Yeah, nigga, Farmville right there. Um, it's a grift shame. Will BG's come to 3 weeks off, ignoring me and you? And Faith, can you get Ryan Line a yogurt for that? That was pretty dope. I like that. Why are they saying he's a plant if he's spitting that truth? I ain't even think. See, I ain't y'all in the. I guess I'm just not there mentally no more because I'm exhausted from like that sphere of internet. I can hear something and just appreciate it as is without reading too much into it. With certain places you go, you're gonna have certain people that just make songs about, like, niggas ain't the only people that do the shit. What they call what? Complaining over a beat. That's pretty much songwriting in a nutshell. Pretty much. So you're just gonna have certain people with different experiences and have a different worldview. Um, Especially folks in Southern Virginia who feel like Northern Virginia and then DC right there, they feel like in Virginia there's a lot of transplants because the nation's capital is right fucking there. So I don't know, I just understood this shit is Richmond, north of Richmond is like Democrats and Republicans, like politicians. That shit could go for anywhere. That shit could be Israel. That shit could be anything. Once you say north of Richmond, everybody around here knows what you're talking about. Like other people from other places may need a fucking dictionary definition on that, but if you from around the way, you gonna know what the fuck he's saying. But I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with popular opinion. I haven't been consuming no internet shit. To be honest with you, I haven't been watching no podcast, no people live stream. But I just been in my head. I've been living in my head. I've been out this bitch grinding. Um, yeah, I just been going. So I don't know any popular opinions. I don't know. I don't know what the popular thing to say is about anything that's fucking going on right now. Like I'm blue pilled. I don't. I'm just a nigga with a selfie stick, my nigga. The white woman who swam from England to France is my hero. Yeah, that's all I'm on. That's all. I ain't doing shit. I'm south of Farmville, so I guess I'm more poor than both of y'all. People like struggle music. People like struggle music. Shit, what? People like hard time hustle, hard time. People like struggle content. Y'all like struggle content. Where y'all tune into somebody live streaming and talking about the woes and and this is going bad and this is going south and that's why you should do this. Man, the struggle content. Yeah, people. So yeah, that translates into music too. People like hearing about the struggle. Shit, you tap into a nigga and listen and everything going good. You ain't gonna want to stick around for that shit. Only time people gave a fuck about Hawaii is when the fires happened. Struggle content, hard time hustle content, and everybody give a fuck about Hawaii all of a sudden. You know? So that trend that goes for music too. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's how people are tuned. It is what it. That's just how it is. Lockdown 2.0 coming in hot. Gives you plenty of time to finish the book now. Who lockdown? They talking about lockdown? Who the fuck locking? Ain't no not near nigga over here locking down. Ain't nobody around my way going for that shit. Y'all speak for y'all own counties. Ain't nobody around here doing that shit. People around here barely did the shit the first time. Ain't nobody locking down. I give a fuck about that shit. So many more people are already against this than the first time. People ain't doing this shit. I don't know who these people. I don't know who's telling you that lockdown 2.0 and all that shit is kind. I ain't seen it. You don't lock down Officer Tatum showing up, putting people in cuffs. I ain't seen it. It's mostly colleges on the coast that have started mandating again. Yeah, that's colleges on the coast. But yeah, I ain't. Yeah, when certain things are connected to certain things, and that's where the money is flowing from, then those certain things and places connected to other things from which the money flows are going to put into effect certain things that other types of people may not necessarily agree with. That's just how this shit go. But like as a whole, man, ain't nobody doing that shit, man. I'm Batman. Did you hear me out? Reach out to Chobani and offer to be their Dylan Malavani type spokesperson. Yeah. What else y'all got? What else y'all want to talk about? Anybody been watching the court case of Bill and Michael Knoll of the Fed? Man, I'm blue pilled on that. I need the next lockdown. I made more money in lockdown than most years. Man, what? Man, people was out here balling during lockdown. You hear? People, niggas was making it rain. And then gas was cheap as fuck too. People, unemployed niggas was making $900 a week for nothing. All types of weird, wild, goofy shit was going on. What was you locked up over? Man, everybody here knows that. Even if you don't know, you already know. I was locked up for standing up for my Second Amendment rights and defending the honor of defending the honor of people like me and people like you. It's a damn shame. Hmm. What were you locked up for? Trying to outrun the police in a Briggs and Stratton 21 horsepower power dirt bike. What did you get locked up? Because the police officer chasing me was faster than me. That's why the fuck I got locked up. Police officer stepped out the squad car with bionic legs. Said, where the fuck did this half man, half cyborg ass nigga come from? This nigga was driving a Toyota Corolla with the lights on that bitch. Gonna bounce out, you good? Fate, tell everyone else. Yeah, I'm straight. This is my last live stream in a while too. I just tapped in because people was like, y'all seem really worried. Like the night watches got me. People emailed me like I had been got by the Riddler and Gotham Knights and them niggas. Like, I won't clown. What the fuck is that? What, mosquito? Can't fuck ran me down to 16. I stopped smoking for a while after the Olympian pig sprinted up on me. Yeah, they gonna catch your ass. They gonna catch your ass. And some of them, not all of them, some of them, you gonna fuck around and one day you gonna get that cop built like Usain Bolt. That nigga, you gonna get that Jamaican cop. That nigga ready to run after you too. This nigga been charging his legs. This nigga got a charger for his legs in a squad car. This nigga, you know you gonna get caught if you try to run. When the cop step out the squad car and don't got no shoes on. Don't run from that nigga. Where Hillbilly Hard at? He a cop. I'm not letting Hillbilly Hard pull me over. Try to, nigga. He gonna have to work for this one. You gonna have to work to meet this quota. You won't make your bones off me, nigga. I'm getting low on you. Hillbilly Hard is not catching me. Gay Pride is heavy in the Ozarks right now. Shout out to the Ozarks. Cause the Bear people, the Owen Benjamin Bear people. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. I know you bought a ticket. Why you ain't there? Hell no. Ain't no fucking way. The Ozarks. Man, y'all not going to disrespect the Ozarks just cause them niggas showed the fuck up. Nah, we got good people out in the Ozarks. Like little baby Ozark. Nah, don't fucking do that. Nah, the homosexuals came from out of town. Yeah, they got permit there like a permanent resident there though. It is a lot of homosexuality going on in Missouri. Right, a lot of permanent homosexuality going on. But listen, Virginia is just the most base place you can be right now. Yeah. Dang, you sold the wood wall? Nah, a lot of it's right there. Now I'm getting ready for the winter. That winter is fast approaching. So all you folks is trying to wait until y'all hear about snow coming the next day to get your wood. Get the shit now. Go get that shit now. Go chop, split. I don't give a fuck if you gonna chop and split it or buy it. I don't give a fuck if you gonna go to the Winn-Dixie to get it. But get the shit now. I prefer you get it from somebody like me. But man, y'all better get that shit. It may be a cold winter. And then y'all gonna be sitting there with looking retarded talking about, man, you better go get that shit. Shit, BG told you so. You gonna be sitting there cold as fuck, burning pallets talking about BG was right. BG was right. Yeah, nigga, go get that shit. Go get oak wood too. If they don't have, don't be buying pine. Unless you ain't, there is no excuse for anyone outside of Canada buying pine wood to heat their homes. Unless you just got a dumbass outdoor boiler and you don't give a fuck what go in there. All you chimney people and wood stove people and all and no, nigga, get oak. It's either oak or it's nope. That's it. Niggas gonna try to give you locust. Nope. Elm. Nope. Nigga, oak. And all the big wood certified dealers, y'all need to step y'all game up and get oak for people. Don't nobody want all that fucking maple and shit. Cut that shit off. It's a it's a nigga stalking up on cedar wood right now like somebody want that shit. Don't nobody want that shit. Put that, stop stacking that poplar. Nobody burning that shit. I'm fancy as fuck too. That's all I do is oak wood. If it ain't oak, I don't get it. Ain't nothing back here but oak wood. Nothing. Everything, everything all oak, nigga. I'm oak down to the socks. Nigga, I got a eastern oak wall, a northern oak wall. Well, actually, this my western oak wall, northern oak wall. Then I got the eastern wall, and then you look on around the corner, I got the auxiliary oak wall. That's my auxiliary. I got a backup oak wall too, by the backup watermelon patch. You get that oak. I can go on and on about oak. It do feel good to rant about oak wood. I've missed that about live streaming. Just rant about oak wood and not give a fuck who cares. Buy y'all Faith Era reefs. Faith be selling them reefs. Y'all need to buy that shit. I got a reef on my tree. That shit don't match nothing. You can't even see it because this shit is blue. Don't go with nothing back here. Buy it. I got 2 more questions left. Big oak propaganda comes hard. Yeah, because I'm sick of people talking about black locust is on par with white oak. Fucking those people annoy me. You just get some black locust, it'll be okay. No, the fuck it won't. This shit subpar quality. All this ash flying all over the place. People burning apple wood, think they doing something. It's applewood. I seen the markup on applewood. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna see that shit. I seen that bullshit. People selling applewood splits 30% above market value. Y'all cut that shit out. I don't use a regular Pokeball. Hell no. Master Ball or nothing. Now I don't give a fuck. I throw a Master Ball at a pigeon. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if that little bitch legendary or not. Nigga, Master Ball or nothing. Yeah, I caught a Maggie carp with my Master Ball. Say less. Nigga done went to Professor Oak and got a Bulbasaur. That bitch came in the Master Ball. Niggas like, damn, you flex it with the Master Ball. It's like, hell yeah, I know the cheat code. I know how to cut the game off before it saved the history and give me extra Master Balls. I'm catching everything with a Master Ball. I'm not missing shit. Man, y'all need to go get y'all oak wood now. Y'all think this winter gonna be sweet? Nigga, I'm telling y'all. Mouth noises, Matthew gets a yogurt. Man, shout out to Matthew Mouth Noise. Go ahead, yeah, he get a yogurt. Vader, what up with you? Janelle, Normandy, Normetta, what up with you? Vader throwing his toys out of the cat now, out of the cot now. Yeah, Vader ain't a dude. Vader a whole female out here. Vader a whole female. No Matt Walsh necessary. So is this like a channel about how to barricade your garage or what? Yeah, something. I mean, yeah, like that. This is zombie apocalypse preparedness channel. Yeah, that's all this is. This is zombie apocalypse preparedness channel and a pro Virginian channel. This is just the best black conservative channel. The best black conservative channel on the internet. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute, so I'll accept that. But yeah, yeah, that's acceptable. I'll take that. I know y'all hear that wild Kyle in the background, smashing his head up against the maple tree. Let's see the new truck. I put it in the community tab, in the little community thing. You just go to my channel, go to the community thing. Yeah, I did that thing I do where I usually level up, you know. But my Chevy Silverado gone though. So I sold that and I sold the skid steer in order to afford the truck, which will help me out not tremendously, but it was, well, what I had, it was affordable. And then too, y'all know I'm allergic to pay. I just bought this shit cash outright, so it's done. I own this shit. So it's a 2016 Ram 1500, the 5.7 V8 Hemi. That bitch clean inside out. No lifter tick. That's important. No lifter tick. It does have an MDS, multi-displacement system. But I know how to turn that off. I'm gonna get some HD springs for the back. So I'm back on my Mopar shit. I've been gone for a minute. I know I swore off Chrysler product. Hey, I'm back. I was looking at a Ford, cause I like the way that generation Ford look. What is it, like the 2011? But with the 5.0 Coyote engine, But if you just look at things on the internet and go to check it out before you buy it, and what people have to say about that engine and transmission, you'll just get a bike. Everybody has people gonna give you the Coyote is this. Oh, get the EcoBoost. I looked at a couple EcoBoost, the 3.5 EcoBoost engines, the V6s that Ford puts in their F-150s, cause of the tow rating. Like that little bitch could pull like 12,500 pounds, but it's a V6. I'm like, damn. But that bitch got a turbo on it. Um, yeah, people was like, yeah, man, this shit. It's just a lot of problems. So I just started I looked at Chevy, and man, the Chevys I was looking at, they was either beat the shit, and people wanted an arm and a leg for the Duramaxes, like a 2003 a GMC, same company as Chevy, GM, 2003 GMC 2500. And that bitch, man, niggas wanted like 15,000 for that bitch. You heard me? I was like, no, son. I know that bitch, the pre-emissions and all that shit, but ain't no fucking way. Not with 133,000 miles on that bitch. Now I was looking, and then Ram got they bullshit with it too, where people complain about the MDS, the Hemi engines, eating camshafts, just shitting lifters, and but man, it's like in this day and age, you just gotta pick your poison. You're not gonna find it. Not gonna be not near car. Toyota ain't even safe. You gonna find people. You gonna look at a Toyota like, ooh, I want this Toyota. People gonna be looking at you, and you gonna look at the reviews on it. People like, it threw a time and chain. You gonna be like, ah. Like, niggas are talking about. I started my Toyota Tundra up, and that bitch shot. The rod shot through that bitch. I was like, oh hell no. Then the affordable F-150s, they had the 5.4 Triton motor in it, you know. They had, you know, the 2 and 3 valve janks. The jank in the early quarter was shooting spark plugs out the block. And then in the late quarter, it's like they fixed it, but they overly fixed it because the spark plug didn't want to come out the block. Then, you know, the cylinder head. So that bitch, you go to take it to replace the spark plugs, and that bitch just break off right there. Now you gotta do the cylinder head thing, or you gotta get the special tool that Ford sells to extract it and do that weird shit. So, and them shits was cheap too. You could find an F-150 like a 2006 with the 5.4 Triton motor V8 for like 6,000-7,000. Clean too, but people selling them shits like hotcakes. It ain't nothing but Fords being sold. I was looking at like private. I'm talking about private shit. Man, so many fucking Ford. You know some shit with Ford. The only reason Ford is America's top selling truck right now is because they offer favorable fleet terms. That's it. All the problems that Ford got with it, but you can get a good deal if you got a business and you need a fleet. So in that regard, I guess Ford is better than GM and Ram. But I'm starting to see a lot more Rams, especially dualies and shit. So I don't know. I'm ranting again. When you pull and pay looking for F-150 parts and pull fleet terms, yeah, for the courier service, because it's not me and you that's buying the Fords that's making the Ford the top selling truck. It's the people with businesses that won't just buy one Ford to get groceries or to pull a camper every now and then. It's the niggas who have a courier service buying like 10 of them bitches at once. Talking about like they order them bitches new. Talking about like they getting 10 of them bitches to put their mans in. Like they got employees they need to put in the truck. Them niggas is the people that's keeping Ford alive. And you and your tax-paying dollars. But Ford has went to shit. And then you go ahead, and I was looking at the diesels, and man, the 6.0s were everywhere. That with Freedom Inc., I hit Freedom Inc. up. Because he got a Ford. He like my Ford consultant. Like I consult him like, yo, but he was like, yo, this like you'll find like the diesel, the 6.0s, the power stroke diesel motors that Ford got on they F-250s or on that chassis in general, it's like, yo, those shits, unless somebody bulletproof the shit, stay away from the 6.0. But then no one was selling a 7.3 Godzilla. No one, and they got their own fucking problems. So I mean, man, Ford is you. Then I just got finished looking at this review somebody did on his F350 with the 7.3. That's Ford's biggest gasoline engine. They call it bitch Godzilla. He was like, yeah, the transmission took a shit at 30,000 miles. It's like he got that fixed because this shit was under warranty. All this shit be under warranty. So you know the Ford technicians be like, fuck, warranty work. It ain't making money like talking about. Niggas need bailouts. You know, you pushing the shit, and it's not the dealers, it's the manufacturers. It ain't like, yo, then it was like at 60,000, the lifters went. I mean, then at the end of his review, he was like, would I get it again? Yeah, so we get it again. I was like, see, don't no regular people say shit like that. When you start having problems with a vehicle, you swear that bitch off. You like, oh, hell no, I'm not fucking with this. Anything that has to do with this, I'm going somewhere else. Not these Ford fanboys. They love their Fords. They Ford to take a shit, they just go get another one. But you could live like that and pay $80,000 for a new truck that's gonna break down with only 23,000 miles on it. Because people not looking at the price of the truck, they just looking at the monthly payments for it. So manufacturers, dealerships can charge you like $103,000 for a Ford Raptor, which people gladly pay. But people aren't looking at the overall price. They're looking at what do I have to pay a month? And then they factor that in. So when you do it like that, people will pay absurd amounts of money for total shit. As long as the monthly payments right, because they credit score good. So when you hear people saying, how do people just pay all this money for cars? Man, it's the way the system's designed. So there's really no incentive to produce quality shit no more, because all people gonna do if you leasing it, you don't give a fuck about long term. No one wants to keep anything long term. They just gonna trade this shit in when it hit a certain amount of miles, get something else, and then the dealership is buying back shit. The dealership is buying back reliable things and upgrading you to unreliable shit. Like the dealers be on that shit. Like they used department, they be on that shit. You get a car from the dealership, 2 years later, they're going to hit you up like, hey, you want to trade in so-and-so and get the upgraded new blah, blah, blah. And then they're going to sell that shit for like double the fucking value and be like, ooh. That's just how things are now, though. But yeah, I bought my F-150 with 27,000 miles for 35,000. You can't get a Ram, GM, or anything else for that with less than 100,000 miles. That's because them damn Ford, man, listen. Out of the Chevys, and Chevy is fucked up right now. Out of the Chevys, GMCs, and Rams, you hear more complaints coming from the Fords, from the Ford side of things, with truck ownership. Like they got Facebook groups, right there. Like go join the Ram truck group. Go join the Chevy truck group, the GMC truck group, and the Ford truck group. Man, that shit gonna be lit. From sun up to sundown. What does it mean when I get a constant? People be like, well, that shit happened to me at 30,000 miles. What it was, that was a timing chain. You ain't been keeping up on your oil changes. I have. It's like, well, you gotta get that bitch. You gotta take that bitch in for service. You get the diesel, you gonna be up shit's creek. I read the story. This dude was looking for uh uh he was trying to sue the dealership that sold him the Ford. He had an F-250 Power Stroke, and that they sold it to him. It was used. He got it for a good price. That bitch was deleted. He took it back. That shit had a warranty. He took it back to the same dealership to get it inspected, to pass emissions inspection, and Ford was like, yeah, we can't pass it. He was like, why? He was like, because the bitch been deleted. It was like, oh, you sold me the truck like that. But the shit just changed hands in the dealership. It's not like you dealing with one person. You dealing with a system. Like it's a whole fucking, you not even, you dealing with humans, but you not, it's a machine. Like it can be reasoned with, but you're going to have to apply pressure. So, man, it's a lot of bullshit. And they just try and compensate for the shitty product they putting out. And that's not just Ford, that's Ram, that's GM, all that shit. Man, shit, the EPA did a number on diesel. It's like it ain't even, unless you really hauling ass up and down the interstate with cars and you tow trucking, and there ain't even no point to have a fucking diesel no more. To be honest, that bitch, just the money you save in fuel, because diesel costs more, but it'll last you longer hauling. The money you save in fuel, man, that shit going to diesel exhaust fluid, all the bullshit emission systems that come with it. The EPA choking the fuck out the engines now. So it's like, even when I had the Ram, like you in the Hemi, the 5.7, 6.4 don't even matter. You in the Hemi, you like, damn, you can feel it different. Like that shit not gonna give you. So let me explain the shit on my truck. A lot of people know this, but some people don't know this. So what Ram has on their trucks, their light duty trucks, it's on the 6.4 too. It's called the multi-displacement system. So you got a V8 engine, but depending on your driving habits, what gear you in, and what you're doing with the pedal, it's only gonna give you 4 cylinders. Then you can feel the other 4 cylinders kicking in when you're on the highway trying to pass somebody. As soon as you take your foot off the brake, it's gonna sound like a Jake brake. And that bitch gonna give you 4 cylinders again. So you're not gonna get the full 8 cylinders you have out of your engine. And a lot of people blame this system for failing lifters. And when the lifters go, the camshaft gets scratched up and all that weird shit. Because the oil pressure, basically the only thing oil in that shit is just the splashback, or whatever the case may be. Chevy got a similar thing. I think it's called AFM or DOD. It's DOD, Active Fuel Management. And Chevy got more problems than Ram with their systems. So the Chevys, I'm talking about 2008 and up, them bitches just eating lifters. Like you hear that. Then too, it's a problem with the fucking manifold studs breaking off, because different metal material, all types of shit. Then Ford really ain't on that type of time yet, but Ford just got the traditional shit going on with it. I'm talking about timing chains being tossed around. I'm talking about just the Coyote, the 5.0, people calling that the most reliable Ford engine. The 5.0, the Coyote V8, that bitch burned oil. That bitch burned more oil than Pakistan. You hear me? That bitch be drinking oil. They could be like, I just put 3 quarts in 20 minutes ago. You drive up the street, nigga, that shit need another quart. From the factory burning oil like this. So fuck was I even talking about? I just want to get a good, I miss this. I miss just talking shit, man. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Because guys running manufacturer recommended 7,500 mile oil changes, or just the design. And you're gonna have a lot of some people just say that, man, the cheap parts and the design. Some people take care of their shit and at 30,000 miles, like in the 90s, in the early 2000s, it was unheard of for somebody's transmission to go out at 40,000 miles. Now that shit is common. It one nigga, he went and got a Duramax. His shit took a shit leaving the dealership. That bitch had like 10,000 miles on it. And people now just used to it. It's like, oh, warranty, and then they truck in the shop for like 3 months. Like that shit just, it's the new normal. It's the new normal. Hey, you got you a nice running older truck, man, you better hold on to that shit. You got you an older diesel, you better hold on to that shit. Dodge transmission's been going out before. Man, don't do that. Don't sit up here and don't sit up here and Matthew mouth noises. Don't sit up here and lie. Like you kind of right though. I ain't even gonna hold you. But nah, don't do that. It's some truth there. That's not the truth. That's you kind of right. You 60-40. But yeah, anyway, so that's what I got, a new truck. Sold the skid steer. I sold my Chevy Silverado. Um, Getting ready for the winter. It says a lot about the electro cars agenda. Man, and a lot of manufacturers don't even want to go that route. It's just shadowy figures, certain shit out of certain things control. The EPA got a lot to do with it, but you know, the people pulling the strings, the EPA and this shit. But BMW, they came out and said they not gonna stop improving their gasoline engines. Everybody else, they trying to go fully electric. BMW was like, nigga, we gonna have that and we gonna do this too. Like we still gonna we still gonna try to advance our combustion motors. But yeah, man, it look like it's about that time. I got a 1996 Toyota for sale, first and grand. Ain't no way you see me in a Toyota. I know I said that about Chrysler, which I was right when I told y'all wouldn't catch me in a Chrysler product. I was telling the truth. Technically, my Ram isn't a Chrysler. That's a Fiat. So, yeah, man. You just got to, whatever come with it, you just got to deal with it when it pop up. I just can't do the Toyota Tundra and the Nissan Titan thing. That shit just feels so goofy to me. People be like, it's very reliable. Not no more. Them shit's having problems. Nissan said they not making trucks no more because they discontinuing the Nissan Titan because they said they accuse brand loyalty in America because people just want to fuck with they Chevys and Fords and Rams, but I ain't get no fucking Nissan Titan, man. Because in America, a lot of people like that. They just, you know, they gonna fuck with the main. They either gonna get a GM product, a Chrysler, or Ford. We miss you. Nikki Ty, I ain't do shit to be missed. I've been out here. Y'all said that shit. You said that like I went to the moon and back. You said that shit like I went to Uranus. Nigga, like I went, like I just came back from the Gulf War. We missed you! We missed you! I've been right here. Americans are smart. Damn right we smart. It be Europeans coming over here. They be like, they try to rag on Americans because America, you know, a lot of Americans don't have a fucking passport. That's the first thing Europeans do when they, how come Americans, they don't have passports? They feel like they are the center of the world. Bitch, because we are the center of the fucking world. Americans are very smart. What the fuck is that? Really? You just gonna increase the pitch on that right now? So you just gonna get closer with it? I don't even know what the fuck that is, but bear with me. That's because when Europeans come over here, they feel like it's a country. Like one European described it perfectly to other Europeans how you should view America when you come here. Look at America as different countries. Because it's all like people will go to New York and then go back to Ireland and be like, I've been to America and this. Like, nah, son, like, it's like a whole nother country up there. Then you go over here, it's a whole nother country. The Midwest, like its own little country. Then you got certain parts on the West Coast, like their own little country. And then Texas, like a fucking country in and of itself. People will go to San Antonio and be, and I've been go back to Germany. Ich bin to America. Like, nah, no, you had, man. You went to Dallas, Fort Worth. You went to Dallas, Fort Worth. You ain't even touched down Virginia. But yeah, ain't no need to have passports when you can be, like, you go to Europe. If you go 2 hours that way in Europe, you in a whole nother country. They speak a whole different language. You go 2 hours that way, you need a passport. You in a whole different country. They speak a whole different language. If I go 2 hours that way, nigga, I am still in Virginia. You go 2 hours down that way in Virginia, excuse me, porque la fata. They be like, nigga, you are still in Virginia. Like, oh, all right, what's up? Nigga, no passport needed. We already have 50 perfectly crazy countries here. Pretty much. But they just see it as one collective because Europe is so small. And keep in mind, Russia isn't a part of like the European Union, so a lot of them not going to consider that Europe. Because it's really not Europe. Russia isn't Europe. Actually, Europe isn't Europe. It's more like West Asia. But then people gonna be like, oh, you're the anti-white agenda. Like, I ain't gonna go there with that shit. But Europe's small as fuck. It's just so broken up. Because Europeans are just so fucking clannish. If you look throughout the history of Europe, shit just so clannish where 20 minutes that way could be a whole nother fucking country where they speak a whole nother language but look exactly alike but don't fuck with each other. They just like, nigga, we want our own government. Like Yugoslavia, like Czech, like Slovenia and the Czech Republic. Like how that shit, like that's a new country. Like they just like, nah, we over here. Like we doing like Moldova and all that shit. Look Lithuania and on up. Like certain, then you go on to the node, like, you know, you get to the, like the UK could be its own little fucking country. That shit not even attached to the mainland. But then you gonna have France, you gonna have Spain, Portugal. Like that should be right there, but they doing something entirely different. In America, nigga, you can go hundreds of miles that way and you still in the same country. One, they still speaking the same language too, and the traditional norms may be the same. You go right there, right there. In California, ain't nothing but 3,000 miles away, if that. And that shit mind blowing to somebody with like on a small continent, like they call Europe a continent. They gonna call it like, yo, this shit, like this shit is epic. And you go from New York and go to Louisiana, and as somebody that's from like Slovenia, you gonna be like, damn, America is different countries in one country. They just call a United States. That's not really like a different culture. Like they have drive. You go to Louisiana, they give you daiquiris. They got drive-through daiquiris. Niggas like, yo, we drinking and driving right now. They got the drive-through daiquiri thing. Niggas hit the highway with a daiquiri. Oh, the fuck they do down there? You gonna have your Creole population right there. They gonna be like, nigga, we special, we Creole. Then you gonna have them Cajun niggas right there. It's like, yo, this French we speak, but woo woo woo, woo woo woo. Shit just hella different. I've been watching a lot of travel channel shit. Like it's like America is epic. Like that shit epic. There's some epic shit out here. Nigga, just this shit vast. This shit is huge. Europeans looking at Americans like, we wish we had that much space. That's the first thing they do is complain. Everybody in America has a pickup truck. Why? It's like, cause, well, they complain about the strip mall. They're like, the cities are built for cars. Why? Because America is a fairly new country. So you got a lot of European infrastructure. That shit been there for a minute. America, they was building this shit like the industrial age happened. Shit got popping. The Gilded Age. So it wasn't, you know, the horse era didn't last too long. Niggas was making cars. Niggas was manufacturing shit. Railroads in Europe, they still got cities where it's like you can walk everything in the street so fucking narrow. People is like, you don't need a car. Why do you need car? You're Americans. You buy car. You know? Shit, like, man, this is how it is. This is how this shit was built. This is the layout. Sicily, the Sicilians are bribing people to move to Sicily with €1 houses. You buy a house for €1, nigga. Them shits is you gonna need about like a $300,000 in renovations. Selling houses for €1. That shit needs a lot of work. Shit, it's like, and that shit is small. Your favorite rapper is Live BG. Man, tell. Faith, that's a new profile picture too. You thought I wasn't gonna notice. I noticed. I be noticing shit like that. Yeah, shout out to your profile picture. Man, shout out to Anomaly. Somebody need to go there and tell him stop streaming when I stream. We all stream for ice cream. This nigga streaming in my time slot. Like I leave for a little bit, niggas think they could just disrespect my live streaming time slot. Now I gotta make a diss track for him. They be guest featuring Oliver Anthony on some Virginia shit. We super Virginians. Lauren Pritchard, what up, Witch? What up, Witch? Work was mad boring. What up, Mike G75? Yeah, but that's all I'm doing. I got 2 more questions left, man. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Yeah, I'm just ducked off. Ain't nothing to it. Sometimes you get tired of the internet shit. I really tuned all that shit out for real. Except for when I was scrolling looking for a truck and just I be on Facebook Marketplace and sometimes you'll get those shorts while you scrolling and it just be weird shit. And then you just inundated with what's going on out of nowhere. But as far as like tuning in to people to listen to their opinions, I ain't been doing that. I just had my own thoughts about things, man. Nice truck though, man. Thank you, Gardner's Pharmacy. I worked hard for it. I'm gonna see. We gonna see what it do. I mean, it ain't nothing to me to maintain something or something go wrong. But man, it's a nice truck. Ride nice. Has more towing capacity. Um, then too, the rust on Tamra was catching up to it. So that rust spread like cancer on the truck. I don't know what GM was doing. They didn't undercoat the bottom. Once you see a little spot of rust, nigga, I seen it was like when I bought Tamra, the Chevy Silverado. Like you had some rust right there, right there. Man, 2 years, I didn't even notice it till I went to go get this shit inspected. Niggas like, yo, man, this shit rusted out. Man, I'm like this bitch, man, this shit, like the rocker panel on the back left door, gone. I don't even know where that bitch went. That bitch just packed up and left. Took all the belongings. I was like, where the fuck is my rocker panel? That bitch was gone. It's just not there. Like you can look, you can open up the rear door and see frame, nigga, just right there. You can see frame and e-brake cable. I was like, man, Then I had the perpetual check engine light for the knock sensor. So I was like, man, it's just time. I was like, I'm not about to put this money in the registration and try and renew. I'm gonna just get something else, man. Cause I've been saying I needed a new truck for a little bit now. That's why I didn't get the tractor. Cause I was saving up for a truck. Um, so I got that out the way. Um, just working towards goals, man. Just setting goals for yourself and putting those blinders on and meeting your goals. And don't let nothing distract you. And just grind. Sometimes the answer is grinding. People are like, how am I do this? Man, ain't no easy way to do it. You gonna have to work. You gonna have to grind. You gonna have to grind, man. And by grind, I mean work hard. And when it's not possible through your hard work, you're gonna have to figure out ways to supplement the hard work with something else on top of that. You gotta get it how you live. However you get it, go get it. Do what you gotta do. So that's just, and that's just my mentality. But ain't nothing but something to do, man. People, watermelon, how did it taste? It was good. I pulled it a little early. Y'all seen the YouTube showing on that. I pulled a little early. It was good. It was sweet. That's some good soil right there. It was sweet. I got 4 more over there in that same watermelon patch. But yeah, shout out to Moo Moo. Moo Moo was delicious. Shit, I'm determined in the bunch saying if y'all's grown, we gonna come. Well, watermelon? Hell yeah, watermelon is staple down here. Nigga, watermelon is basically currency. Oh, the adorable back. Oh, a hawk. A hawk. Oh, who's a good boy? It was a good boy, just flew past me. It was a hawk. Oh, okay, he killed. Okay, what is that? A cardinal he killed? Oh, you hungry? Oh, you hungry? It killed like some chickadee or something. I don't know what the. It killed something. It's over there screaming. I don't know where the fuck that hawk came from. Man, hawks be coming out of nowhere like child support letters. They just show the fuck up and gone. Like, where the fuck you come from? What's up, Steve Sly? I thought you got hemmed up. Nah, not me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Ain't nothing. Y'all never got to worry about me getting hemmed up. I obey the law. I obey all traffic laws. Um, I agree to the terms and conditions of my probation. I love my government. I love my country. I pay my taxes. I use the right fuel in my vehicles. Yeah, you ain't gonna see me get hemmed up. BG's return is heavily overshadowing Anomaly's rap career and return. Y'all, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here and be gone for a minute again. Man, y'all go ahead with it. Anomaly, man. If you tapped in somehow secretly watching me, you can't rap. That's the only reason I went back on the live stream again was to tell you you can't fucking rap. But you are my favorite YouTuber. Other than that, I'm about to get ready to go to this bear meetup. So anybody got any questions? I gotta get ready. I'm packing my shit. I'm packing my shit with my travel trailer. I got two more questions and I gotta go. I'm gonna take AR and I'm gonna take 95 to 234 to 66 west to 81 south past Harrisonburg and shoot past Kentucky and get out that bitch. See, if Europeans heard me say that, they'd be like, damn, all that? Nigga, you in a whole nother, you on another planet doing that. Not out here in America. America is huge. No passport required. Niggas just in Missouri. Nigga go 2,000 miles away, end up in Missouri, like, what's up? Niggas still find barbecue. There's still Walmarts. All types of shit. Like, there's some American shit. If Europeans do that, they end up in Africa. Cause I did the same shit. I'm in Morocco right now. How the fuck you do all that? You still in the same country? Shout out the Europeans, man. I was watching this. I was watching this travel channel, and for no reason. And where the fuck they was at? They was in Naples. The Napoli people. They had in Italy. They had the best pizza in Italy. So nigga made the pizza and shit. It's like people was slicing this shit up. It was like this is the best pizza you gonna find in the world, right here, Italy, Naples. Say less. Man, New Yorkers were heavy in the comment section, like that is not the best pizza. The best pizza is in New York. I was like, man, y'all can't let nobody have any type of shine. New Yorkers will never let anybody else claim the title of having the best pizza. They don't give a fuck where on earth it is. That's absolutely false. Everybody knows that New York, we have the best pizza. I'm a rapper. I rap to country music. I'm sick of that country music rap shit. That shit, that these niggas be young too. Like all of how I find Oliver Anthony like that nigga 31 years old. I said pause. I said pause the Nintendo Switch. This nigga's 31. It was like yeah. I like that nigga look like somebody called him Pawpaw. How the fuck I'm older than him? There's no fucking way. These niggas be looking old as hell. What the fuck? He he built like a diesel mechanic. That's how them diesel mechanics be looking. They be like 22 years old and they look all of 44. They look like they done already lived 2 lives. Like man. Oliver Anthony looked like he worked on Kenmore engines. People like me, people like you. I like this nigga built like a like like he worked on 18 wheelers. BG Anomaly wants to know if you voting for Trump. I don't know what's going on with Trump. I'm fuck no. But for comedy's sake, yeah. Fuck Trump. But shout out to Trump though. But y'all still that's an anomaly. You listening? Man, you leave, you still on that political shit. You still talking about politics, man. Who people talk? Y'all still can look at politics. Bro, I'm gassed out, man. I can't even get my thoughts together. People still on that shit. These niggas was on that shit 7 years ago. They people still on that shit. Like you ever ran across somebody that just don't grow, don't do nothing, they just stay stuck? You be done left, moved on, upgraded yourself, moved up a couple levels, come back, they still doing the same shit. Like y'all still talking about politics. I can understand. BG can't vote, you new here. I can vote now, but I have never voted a day in my life. But so I know I can't talk. People like you never voted ever. You can't talk. I know. I feel you. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't complain when you get people in there that your one vote could have helped. I'm like, you right, man. I can't even call it, man. I already know the bullshit coming one way or another. I'm just ready for the shit. I'm like an oak tree. The bullshit gonna come. It don't matter who the fuck doing what and where they're doing it. The bullshit gonna come your way. But like an oak tree, you just gotta stay rooted and weather the fucking storm, nigga. You seen an oak tree during Hurricane Jessica She? That oak tree ain't moved. Some of the limbs fell off. The little limbs that weren't quite sure of themselves. You know, the leaves blew the fuck everywhere. Had little sticks and shit all over the fucking yard. But you are that oak tree right there. The trunk secure. They be like, I ain't going nowhere. Had a 250-mile-an-hour wind. I'm still right here. That fucking oak tree just right there. That shit that's just how you gotta be in life, man. The bullshit gonna come. Hurricane Sheena gonna come. You just gotta stay 10 toes down. I got one more. Most secure elections in history. Shout out to the election. Shout out to Dominion voting machines. still got the same playlist from senior year blasting it. Have you seen what the left is up to? Man, that shit not even in my vocabulary. Are you voting for Verbeck? I don't even know who the fuck that is. I don't know who Pakistani person. He can't change his grift now. Yeah, some people get stuck in the grift. That is a reasonable assertion. It happens. That's just, you get stuck like that. So because that's what you come out doing, and your audience expect the same thing. So you kind of fall into that same cookie cutter trance. You just on loop, and your career depend on it. Like I fell into that with skits, and you seen what happened when I stopped doing skits. You the niggas be like, oh, you fell off. Man, yeah, I fell off, nigga. That's life. That's life. That's like young people talking shit about old people. Like they not never gonna get old. It's just when whatever it is you doing run its course. That's it. Some people, they just gonna live. That's why I fuck with y'all. That's why I felt like a dick not tapping in with y'all for a little bit. I was like, let me go here, just let niggas know I'm alive. Niggas was like, shout out to Hot 1 and Hot 2. They was like, yo, what's up? Comfy hit me up. He was like, yo, you good? CJ hit me up early. He was like, yo, what's up? Then the one weird dude was all on my Instagram like, yo, no, did you retire the grift? Is the grift retired? I was like, man, let me go here and tap in with people. Hey, people, the hen house, shout out to the hen house. Heard what Tati and them were asking about him. I was like, man, go ahead, nothing else. But man, can you do a Cornwell West impression? I don't even know who that is. Shout out to the angels who taste death not and are in gloomy chaos, chains of dark. Okay, Death Bread, you on the dark side with it. Okay. He was trying to give Oliver Anthony advice. The only people that can bitch are people that don't vote. If you didn't vote, you didn't ask for it. Yeah, but voters gonna see it the opposite way. There's always an opposite viewpoint. It's like, well, you didn't vote, so you're complaining because your vote, your vote, your one vote could have tipped the scales in their favor. That's how everybody sees it. That votes. People don't even give a fuck who you vote for. They'll just be like, yo, you didn't vote? It's like, hell no. Hell no. Like that shit just the ultimate sin. Niggas don't let the go vote people when they get started. Shit. They be on that vote or die shit. BG, how about voting locally? Man, I don't give a fuck about this. I don't give a fuck about that shit neither. People like, vote for the sheriff. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I let y'all do this. Y'all do this shit. See, now when the demographics and all that weird shit change around here, they be like, you can't say nothing. I be like, man, people gonna move where the fuck they want to move, man. You got people, Dallas, Texas. Niggas done moved to Dallas. Dallas, Texas ain't even Dallas, Texas no more. That shit, you know how many niggas they voted locally? Man, that shit still, the scales tipped in other folks' face. Niggas like, you gonna have transplants everywhere. Except the Appalachian Mountain, because don't nobody want to fucking live there. And even that's changing. They're building resorts up there. I seen an episode of Stephen LaGrellis. They was like, what's going on? They was like, it's changing around here. It was like, They built a resort right there on that mountain. It was like it was an Appalachian mountain. It was like, yo, what's happening around here? It was like the rich people are moving in and they're changing everything and building roads and everything. I'm like, man, see, them niggas vote locally. Man, people just be moving. People move too fast for your local vote to fucking count. People are faster than your local vote. That should be a quote on a bumper sticker somewhere. People, you know how many people moved to Virginia? It happened to Virginia. Why you think West Virginia is West Virginia? Why you think Kentucky is no longer a part of Virginia? Or better yet, modern day term, why you think North Virginia is so different than South Virginia? Because one, DC right there, so people gonna come where the jobs are. I don't give a fuck how you vote. And the people with the money come in where the jobs are, the tech jobs, the government jobs, the contractors. Man, they gonna rule the roost because money talk. So if you vote and you don't throw no money behind it, fuck you voting for? Your vote don't fucking count. Where your money at? Alright then, don't complain about lobbyists then. Not only do them niggas vote and pull levers, nigga, they pulling out that bag. That's the way the world works. That how that shit go. Yeah, I don't vote local. I don't give a fuck about this shit, man. But then again, people would call me black pilled for saying all this. So, take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm just a nigga with a selfie stick. And a nigga with a selfie stick has never had a voice in this country. Congratulations, that engine looked clean enough to eat off of. Damn right. That shit feels so smooth. Man, that shit, I like that shit. That shit smooth too. That shit is smooth. That is Barricade. That's why I said long live. Barricade left a Jeep and came back a Ram. When I seen it, I was like, yo, Barricade? Yo, this the reincarnation of Barricade. Yo, my new truck, Barricade. That's Barricade back. Yeah, my title isn't about me. It's about my truck, man. That Barricade. Long live Barricade right here. That bitch got totaled, went to the junkyard, died, and came back a pickup truck. Shout out to Barricade. That bitch black on black. And that bitch got a backup camera. Where my backup camera people at that I was blasting on 4 and 6 months ago? Man, I am team backup camera now. Yeah, I'm drift shifting. I'm team backup camera now. I don't give a fuck who. Nigga, I won't get another truck that don't. If the truck ain't got a backup camera in it, I don't want it no. What about backup camera people? I am a backup camera guy now. My shit need a backup camera. Bro, that backup camera, bro, I just pull right up to the trailer. I ain't no getting out. Like, I'm Kobe with the shit though. Like, I can hit it usually 2-3 times, back up. Like, I need to back up some more. Count the shit, measure it, look at the wheel well, back up. Gotta put that bitch in drive, pull out a little bit more, look at it, too far, go back in that bit, put that bit reverse, I'm right there. Now, nigga, I see everything. I am one and done. Put that bitch in reverse, get out, hook that shit up, and roll the fuck out. I am a backup camera enthusiast now. You real, my wife got a backup camera. I don't give a fuck I don't care who got I don't give a fuck if Barbie got a backup camera. I am a backup camera supporter. I love my backup camera. What's up, Hurricane Sheena? Nah, just sitting here talking about loving backup cameras and still being a real man at the same time. You know, backup camera. And, I just out here shooting the shit. Just out here shooting the shit. I like my backup camera, man. You've changed all. Damn right I've changed. How the fuck you expect somebody to leave for a little bit, come back, and not change? Who the fuck you? Nah, you don't want. Nah, nigga. I'm the leader of a zombie apocalypse group. I have to exhibit growth and maturity in my decision making, my talking points, and my thought process. If I don't do that with time, then my growth is stunted. You got a garden? You got a garden? Have you ever tried to grow Thai chili peppers? When they don't grow past an inch, you get concerned, don't you? You're like, why this shit not growing? Like, yo, this shit not even hot. Huh? I ain't there, nigga. I'm growing. You gotta grow. You can't just stay here. There's levels to this shit. You here, that's acceptable, but alright? Huh? Alright, nah, don't stop. Huh? Just when you think you like, alright, I've arrived. Do it again. You haven't arrived. Grow some more. Shit don't start growing. You grow. You grow. Fuck you mean? Where's Little Leg Day? She's somewhere. I got a little old man. You in here? AKA no turn signal. My wife got your. What the fuck was that? Some boo boo. What was that? Boo boo cream? Yeah, we got it though. I don't know the hen house. She probably know the shit, but yeah. I was confused about it because I was like, damn, ain't it just cheaper if she just get the shit? Because then that gonna cost you more money to ship the shit. And I'm like, is it even a point to do that? Like, it just seemed extra to just get it and ship it, and when you just ship it, and then it costs. But I was like, it was nice, and it's hen housey, so I'll leave that alone. I said, man, shit. I told my wife the other day, I said, I'm gonna quit live streaming and join the hen house full time. I be wanting to post a little stupid shit too. I just be wanting to post little random shit to like a little extremely small. Just be like, yo, look at this weird shit right here, y'all. I probably where the hen house at? Y'all got that fruit basket? Not the fruit, well, it was tomatoes in there, the fruit basket. I was like, yeah, man, post this shit. I was like, post this harvest. That's why she pulled out the net. I set the basket, the harvest on there. I was like, huh. I took the pic. I was like, man, give me the camera. I'm gonna take it. I took like 5 pictures. I was like, hell yeah. Now put this in the hen house. She was like, I'll put it in the hen house. Yeah, I'm about to just join the hen house full time. I'm about to make a whole profile and everything. And fuck live streaming. Send a fruit basket full of tomatoes. Tomatoes is a fruit. Shout out to tomatoes. That shit a whole fruit out here. Botanically speaking. And I believe it's a nightshade. No. Yeah, it's a nightshade. Tomatoes a nightshade, right? No, I'm thinking about eggplant and potatoes. Potatoes and eggplant, they're in the nightshade family. I think tomatoes are, but it's a fruit. And never forget, bananas are a berry, botanically speaking. Yes, the banana is a berry. It is a nightshade fan. Okay, so yeah, tomatoes are in the nightshade. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. I get shit wrong a lot of time. I thought so though. The banana thing tripped me out. Hell yeah! Shout out to bananas. That shit bananas. Um, I knew he was spying on that hen house. Hell yeah, I'm all up in. Hell yeah, in the hen house. I just don't want to talk because I feel like that's a woman spy. I be like, man, they in here. You know, the hen house. I open the door sometimes. I'm just like, yo, I'm about to pull. I'm about to grab the phone and just start like little shit on it. I be like, yo, take a picture of it because I don't be live streaming for a minute. I be like, yo, update type shit. Like, you can take a picture of the watermelons for no reason. Just put the shit. Just put it in there. Anything. Yeah, man. Man, the skid steer gone, man. But you gotta do what you gotta do. That bitch had to go. That I tell you what, that skid, bro. If you don't know, if you got a lump sum of money and you don't know what to do with it, buy a skid steer for no reason. I don't give a fuck if you do dirt work or not. Just buy it. The skid steers hold on to their value better than trucks. I tell you what, that skid steer sold more than my fucking pickup truck. Yo, just that shit is like a bank. That shit like a bank account, man. That skid steer back, that shit was like a fund. I'm telling you some real shit, man. You add equipment, get your equipment up. So when a rainy day and you need to do something or something going on and you need some money quick, and you can put that bitch right out. You can that shit like a pro. You can put that bitch out there and make her walk the track. Let yo make this money. That skid steer gonna bring you back that money. And then you put that money into whatever it is you need to put it into. And hopefully whatever you put that money from that into will make you money back. You go get a skid steer just to have sitting the fuck around. So the next time you got a rainy day and need some money, you got your bottom bitch right there, man. That skid steer was like my bottom bitch. I tried to talk my husband into buying one. He bought a backhoe instead. The backhoes don't even keep their value like talking about it because people want a skid steer is more versatile. They do in certain, maybe in certain counties or certain areas, but not like a skid steer. Skid steer is universal because people love the versatility. So the two main things are tractors and skid steers. The backhoe, no, not as much. Because people, before somebody buys a backhoe, they're more likely to get a skid steer with a backhoe attachment, or get a tractor that they could put a backhoe on the back of that bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody get a John Deere 1025R or one of the 30 series, that bitch gonna come, they got a backhoe on there. So people gonna shoot for the tractor and the skid steer because it's more versatile. So let's say something shake, either health wise or you need some money, one of the pipes bust, you got to pay the plumber that they going to excavate. You don't got the money and you really don't, you can't get a loan, your credit fucked up, but you got that backhoe out there. That backhoe ain't going to sell as fast as a skid steer would. It's just little shit like that, like I learned through doing it. But now that I've had two skid steer, I know I want a tractor now. But before I was like, but now I know what I'm talking about when I say, like I needed a tractor for my applications and what I was going to use it for. The skid steer was great though, but it fucked up people's yards. I ain't even gonna hold it. It fucked up my that shit skid steer. So when you go to buy a tractor and you thinking tractor or skid steer, yo, say that shit 5 times to yourself. Skid steer. Skid steer. Think about your property. Are you somebody that's pressed about their grass and all this and that, and what you gonna be doing if you gonna be going to, you want like a little mini or something? The track's a little bit better. They be laying cardboard down. They be putting boards down. They're getting people backyard. What you gonna do with it? Because the tractor is more versatile It's not as easy to maneuver in tight spaces, but it's more versatile. The attachments are cheaper, and you can put some turf tires on there. It ain't gonna be fucking up people's yard because it actually has a steering. It steers. That skid steer gonna skid its ass. You ever seen a dog wiping his ass on the grass with his legs up and just it makes 0 point turns? And that's a skid steer just shitting all over somebody's yard. I took that bitch to do a job, man. I had that bitch had a rut right there. He had a rut right there, man. My shit, I was like, ooh, my bad. And see, I ain't tripping. It's like, ooh, my, it's like, I ain't tripping about this shit. I was like, if you trying to pull brushes with that bitch and you got a grapple on that bitch and you need to pull back, them back tire, that bitch gonna dig. Especially in the winter time when the ground is soft. Don't put no skid steer on nobody's property. That's bad business, right? They not gonna call you back, even if they don't say nothing. They be like, shit, let me find somebody with a tractor. Get you a subcompact tractor. Oh man, that's all you need. So that's what I'm gonna shoot for, shoot for next. I done sold just about everything except the log splitter. I can't sell that in the Gator. Like that Gator just family, but that Gator worth more than my truck. Well, the Chevy Silverado and the skid steer. People pay then you go on Facebook Marketplace, anywhere, Craigslist, go look in the used section, go to your Enterprise Rentals or whatever, look at the side-by-side, ungodly prices. Bro, that 1999 John Deere Gator 6x4, I got this shit'll pull 7,000 easy. That shit just like insurance for real. Like you got some shit, you going through some shit, you need to pull some money real quick. There you go. It's just certain things that just sell. Like you don't even gotta touch. You just get it. Don't even gotta touch it. That shit'll make you your money back and then some. You almost running out of wood. Shit, no the hell I'm not. Who run up, man? My shit seasoned. You can't see it. That bitch dark over there. Except for that little part right there. But all that whole fence, all that's wood. That's why I told y'all get y'all wood now because I'm fancy as fuck. I'm up in as soon as November 25th hits, I'm raising them prices. People like, how you rate it? Nah, you should have got your shit before. Should have got November 25th. I'm sending a letter, a bulletin out to everybody, the big wood, to raise your fucking prices. And if all you got is poplar and pine, you need to lower your prices. That's it. Them are my only 2 bulletins for big wood. So y'all better get in there and get y'all shit now. You ain't gonna hit me with the rush talking about, I need it now. People act like that's they shit already. Bring it here now. Like nigga, eat your string beans first. Let me get this shit right. This shit's still in my possession. I need it now. They hit you. People that hit you up. That was because it's service. That's why I say I'm a service. I provide a service to humanity. People that hit you up. I need it now. They don't even tell you how much they want, what they want. You get the call. I need it now. Like nigga, calm down. What do you need and how much of it? No. Nigga want you to come right now. Niggas think this shit, they really think this shit Amazon. Like, this is right now. Nigga, you be backed up 10, 15 orders. You like, yo, what's up? You gotta stop taking, you gotta have a cutoff. You be like, hell no, I got 5. That's it. I got 5 on the line. I'm not taking nothing else. Let me deal with this and then open the lines back up. Just be like, all right, what's up? You run yourself like a dog trying. Hey, you gonna run yourself like a dog. What are top 5 states to buy land? Virginia. The next one is kind of tricky. But Virginia. I'm gonna have to get a 5th spot to Virginia. I don't even know why you said that. You already knew what I was gonna say. You already knew what I was gonna say. Don't do that. Nigga, Virginia, everything. Yo, real shit. Nah, yo, I don't give a fuck if you think Oliver Anthony is a psyop or whatever fuck people are truthering about him or whatever. Yo, his song before he did the North of Richmond shit, go look, he did a song called Virginia. Just type this, look this shit. Oliver Anthony, Virginia. That's all you gotta put in the search bar. Man, that shit smack. That shit remind me of my childhood. That's why I fuck with him. He really from Virginia. That's some Virginia shit right there. He got that country. You see that shit not a prop in his video. That shit really a that shit or whatever the fuck vehicle that was. That's how them shits be. Like when you go to certain part, like you go to people from South Boston, on up to Emporia, Jarrett, the 757, the 703, the 540 niggas out there. Nigga, country music started here in Virginia, not West Virginia, not Tennessee, not North, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Nah, nigga, right here. Well, look, man, that shit Virginia. Because people sleep on Virginia. Then too, we got the fastest human, the fastest man in the world from Virginia. Noah Lyles. Shout out to Noah Lyles. There, he was right there. Right here. It started in Nashville too. Who said that? Oh, Jessica, she with the misinformation. I wouldn't expect you to hit Jess, you better go get educated. You better go get educated. That shit did not start in Tennessee. That shit did not start nowhere in, I shouldn't say nowhere near Tennessee, but not Nashville. No, Virginia. Don't you dare. Tennessee just co-op, like Nashville just co-opted, like they, but like the real down home, the shit that warms your heart, kind of make you feel good when people just, not people just complaining to complain, but they just talking about life. And it can come off as complaining to other people in other areas because those people don't live a certain type of way. So they just hear it, this man, oh, he's complaining. Man, that shit life, man. That's that culture down there. That's what them boys talk about. That's what they, man, that's what they do. There's just certain people, they live the shit and they just talk, that's what they, not to complain, but that shit, man, they just gonna put, they like, yeah, man, this is shit. You go in the barbershop, that's what people talking about. You know how long people in Virginia been complaining about North Virginia and DC and Maryland and all the people from all over the country moving here? They just put that shit in the song, be like, yo, them they fucking, yeah. That hard time hard. When he did the joint where he said his grandfather named Oliver Anthony, and he didn't, like his grandfather couldn't, he was illiterate. I was like, that's that Virginia shit. People they gonna be like, oh, they're stupid. They ain't got nothing to do with stupid, man. They had them boys, niggas ain't white folk, black folk, man, niggas shit. You'll come across a lot of people in your lineup, they was illiterate, because that wasn't the lifestyle. They just knew how to do. I was like, man, that's some Virginia shit right there. Oh, man, that's a homie. That shit, he right there. He right there. Matter of fact, I'm about to knock on that nigga door and ask him for some money. He right there. White people call it blue. You call it whatever you want to call it. You call it whatever you want to call it. All side, the Appalachian Mountain going down right there, their own little culture. People on the outside, they ain't going to understand the shit. Then you got the West Virginia side. They doing something else. But that shit extend all the way. You go up to New York. Actually, that chain of mountains run all the way from Georgia on up through Canada. But the Virginia side, because you had a lot of Scottish and Irish immigrants settle in that area on the mountains. So you gonna have different, different culture, language. People from other places. Like, ooh, that's how them boys is. That's just how them boys is, man. Normies need their viral sensations, even if they are gingers. My shit went viral. I wasn't trying to go viral. I was just doing what I felt. Sometimes you get chosen. Like this shit normal down here, but people, I guess because of the current political, it was exacerbated by Republicans. And they was like, he's the fittest, and this is one of the libtards, and then they play the shit, and he talking about them niggas too. Like that's some ABK shit he talking about right there. But niggas, it's just like how they did my video. Well, I was just speaking my piece on the shit, and then niggas took it and ran with it, wanted me to do this, do that. And I mean, it ain't like you a plant. It's just certain things. If you When you drop something at the right time, you could be unaware of the consequences or unaware of the atmosphere surrounding the content or the song or the skit you about to drop, and that shit just take off, and you like, what the fuck? You like, damn. It's just like me and Benjamin. Like when he said that shit about me on Instagram and then tagged me in it, and then I put out those diss tracks. I ain't give a fuck about his haters coming over here. I ain't give a fuck about uh uh what them folk think, what bear people think, or the other people that don't like them think. Now I'm just shooting my shot. Everything you got blinded, you just doing what you do. Like I roast people. I don't give a fuck you call yourself Bar King, Gravy Tot. I don't give a fuck what you. I don't give a fuck how many kids you got. I don't give a fuck who your wife is. I don't give a fuck how much land you got, how many acres you got. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm gonna talk cash shit about. I'm gonna put my foot on your neck. But see, people like that shit. So you gonna get people you don't even know. They just gonna be watching. You gonna be like, damn, it's a lot of people in here. You ain't doing it for the people. You just doing it because that's what you do. It just catch. That's just how certain atmospheres develop, and then and then you just inadvertently play a part of it, and then that dies down and goes away, and then it's something else. You know. So my Appalachian great grandfather worked in rock quarry, had to be built tough back then. A lot of them, yeah. It's just a different life. It's just like y'all come from people who was in the city centers because that's where the money was, the easy money. A lot of people just move back. Then you had some people, they been in the hollers. Like you got people, they like, yeah, I'm in the hollers. Like, what the fuck is that? Stick up in the fucking mountains. You like, huh, this a whole different world up here. Like, yeah, man. Hey, Pete Pop, hold it down. People need to return to playing music on their front porch like the old days. Yeah, everything come full circle too. That's why I said this shit just go in circles. Yeah, get back to that. One thing when it goes out of style and people do the big city, Nashville, and woo woo, they do the doo wop, and then it'll go right back around to the to the days of old where people were just simply plucking, just wearing their emotions on their guitar strings. Can you get back to that? It always do. Shit just go around. BG and the Gator going full circles. Shit, you won't see me doing that. I'll blow a transaxle doing that shit. I got the 6x4, but them front drive wheels ain't doing shit. I gotta lock the transaxle to do that weird shit. That bitch going, and that shit going buck, 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 buck. You just gonna be going around in circles. You like, what the fuck happened? You like, take it out of full width. The back wheels are locked. That bitch bucking. You can't turn. You try to lock them wheels and make a sharp turn in that Gator, you in for a ride. Don't do that shit on no hill, that's all I'm saying. You gonna get you and whoever else in the Gator fucked up. All I'm saying is don't do that shit on the hill, or else you will have a good story to tell your grandkids one day. Look, come in here, let me tell y'all about the one time I had I had the rear end locked, and I was on the 20-degree incline. Let me tell you what happened to the... the sunflowers came in. I'm gonna put that shit in the hen house. Yeah, I ain't even gonna show y'all. I'm gonna grab the white phone, put that shit in the hen house for no reason. I'm gonna just put the sunflowers. You know the ones that the deer ate? And you know, her my wife was out here kirking. She's like, what happened to my sunflowers? Yeah, them bitches blooming. It's like 4, 5 of them. Just fighting for space on that bitch. Like, I'm gonna drop that shit in the hen house. R&B is like flat out angry at Oliver Anthony. Nigga, this Virginia. Fuck 'em. The lock-in is not supposed to be used unless you get in a bind. It is your call, a buddy, and a sex alert. That's how I use it on my truck too. I don't just drive around and forward that, but I'm saying you might have some people that are like, ooh, 6x4. The front wheels don't do shit. The back wheel, using the back wheel is the power of it. When you lock that bitch and you try to turn, some people are retarded like that though. You gotta explain shit. You gotta be like, look, before you get in here, let me talk to you. Before you get yourself fucked up, you and whoever else in this bitch. Like I lock that bitch when I'm in like a bind and I'm going over like a ditch, and the front wheels up yonder, and the back just doing this shit, and the middle wheels are just suspended in air, and I'm not really getting it. Man, you lock that bitch. Some people just gonna be playing with this shit. They be like, oh, don't even change the transaxle fluid. That bitch take hydrostatic fluid. You gonna need that John Deere High Guard. That shit is expensive, let me tell you. I needed that for my John Deere skid steer. That shit took 11 gallons of John Deere High Guard. That shit ain't nothing but fancy hydraulic and transmission oil mix. Or the tractor fluid. You get the shit from Walmart. You get the Super Tech shit. Throw that bitch in there. John Deere gonna be like, warranty voided. Be like, I don't give a fuck. That's 11 gallons of some special shit. Even already has once. He went overheated to work, man. Yesterday, damn fan went out. I've been working hard this summer, and that's all we can do. I like my new truck. Got a clutch fan in it though. They big got a clutch on the water pump. I was like, I like it. They say it's more reliable for heavy duty applications and shit. Woo, woo, woo. More dependable than I had the E fan in the Chevy, so But I was like, damn, ooh, a clutch fan. Well, I need a clutch. I got my gas. You got the tools. I got the gear wrench. Cause I need to replace a water pump. Baka! Hit that bitch, smack that bitch, and pull that bitch right out. Pull the fan and shroud assembly out in one wop. Wop wop. Hit that bitch just like that. Baby, walk in the building. What up, walk? Walks up. Walk life. Walk it out. Walk it out. Yeah. Walk it out. What up with you? AKA little walk it out. AKA walk you mean. Walk you mean. Fuck it. They'd be like, we're going to take this out, put it over here, then I'm going to have you move that over there and over there. I'm the supervisor, I can tell you. You'd be like, walk you mean. That ain't how this shit go. Walk you talking about. Yeah, like, walk you mean, put it over there, take it out. Oh, it's a lizard. I'm sorry. Hi. Colorful ass lizard. He was pretty big too. It was a good boy. Yeah. You see them lizards, they colorful as fuck. They're not skinks. They got the color, they got all colors on. They look like a pride parade walking around. They just be scurrying about. They got the rainbow colors on their back. They just be colorful and shiny and holographic. Come here. Yeah, come on, wow, BG still roll. Man, you already know how I gets mine. I fall in line. You know I'm still rolling. Not with that transaxle lock though. That bitch, you gonna lock that bitch, be making a right hand turn. You gonna be buck. That how that bitch saying when them chains get to popping on that gear. Bugger. You make that turn. You like, what the fuck? Nigga, unlock that bitch. Pull that bitch out. Get those rear wheels going. Don't have that shit in 4-wheel drive all the fucking time. You fucking retard. You putting too much stress on this baby ass transaxle. The whole assembly is just powered by a Kawasaki FD120 motor, 24 horsepower V-twin. That bitch got a little baby. It got a little baby oil filter on that bitch. The oil filter look like this. Yeah, and you sitting here with this bitch locked in 4-wheel drive, going up and down mountains and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? People like, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I was wondering if I missed BG stream. Hell no, I'm about to quit. I told I was like, man, I quit. I don't feel like live streaming all the time. Like y'all gonna be looking for me one day. I'm not gonna be there. They'll be like, damn, it been 3 months. The fuck happened to him? Did he violate probation? They'll be like, no, I'm in the hen house. Full-time hen house picture poster. Just posting random pictures of sunflowers and shit. It was like, damn, what happened to Barricade Garage? It was like, yeah, it was me. And he moved on. Yeah, little oil filter, little baby oil filter. Wah, wah. You go to chain that bitch, you grip it right there, turn that bitch with your hand, pull that bitch on. Got the little catch guard under there. Pull that bitch, put another baby filter, spin that bitch on like spin gun, and you good to go. You good to go. Don't put no more than 2 quarts in there. That should take 2 quarts. No, that should take 1.5 approximate. Niggas think that shit a LS engine. They just dump like the whole gallon in there. Don't do that. This shit gonna be leaking out the back. That O-ring from that dipstick tube. This shit gonna be, you be like, damn, why the fuck am I talking about this like you people know what I'm talking about? I got one more question. Where the hen house at though? Man, that shit, that's all my, that's something that just, you better all find in Netherlands. That shit out there, you hear me? That shit, shit is not even accessible, you hear me? That shit, where's the hen house? Nigga, that's like finding Neverland Ranch. That's like, nigga, that's like finding the dome part of the flat earth equation. Niggas don't even know where to begin looking. Niggas in the ocean with bifocals on. I can't find the lid. I can't find it. Niggas looking for that shit. People talking about the shit, but nobody know where the fuck is at. I don't know. People ask you direct, where the fuck is it? You gotta give them a right. Be like, shit, them sunflowers? And pull them bitches and bake them bitches, harvest them seeds. And grow that shit again. That doesn't answer my question. Like, that's how that shit is. Where the fuck is the top of the dome on the flat earth equation? Shit, niggas don't know about that shit, but niggas swear by that shit. What does that have to do with this? Exactly. Exactly. I was sitting here listening to Tom McDonald records and you came in with that bullshit. Yo, for real, man, I like that Virginia song because people sleep on Virginia, and I know people feel like people are just moved to West Virginia. People feel like West Virginia, oh, West Virginia. People go to West Virginia, they don't like it. People have moved to McDowell County, West Virginia, be like, oh, it's so base. Man, that shit is the poorest county in America. Talking about like dirt poor. Niggas go out there bitch trying to get a job. What job? Nigga, you know, man, shout out to the coal miners. Most of that shit, people like coal, and most of that shit going to China though. Like them boys out there in West Virginia that still down there in the mines, and the majority of that shit going to China. But that's a hell of a job. You talking about 10, 12 hours a day, you underground. Just underground. You don't even know what the fuck the surface look like. And you just down there, and then when you up top, you dealing with a whole bunch of bullshit. Either way you go about it, man, that's tough money right there. Shout out to them boys that's still in them mines, man. They're just one way to get it, how you live. And then too, it's not a lot of people moving there for like, because you know the tech job. People like get with the times, but just the culture surrounding it. Is the tech job, like you got a lot of younger people moving there because they feel like it's based. And that's pretty much like you move somewhere because you're because you're a refugee from something, you're running from something. You might get somewhere and realize it's not for you. Not because the place, but the people. They have a different mentality and y'all don't jive, y'all don't see eye to eye. Then too, they not gonna like you because they heard of people like you before just moving somewhere because you scared of what may come from where you're currently at. Like, been there, done that. And it's those type of people that is scared of something and then move somewhere like West Virginia or to the mountain areas. They change the areas once they get there. So you're going to have a lot more developers coming out, developing land, putting resorts in different, and you're going to have the locals, they're going to be like, shh. So that's why you're going to get met with hostility. You know? Niggas don't give a fuck. Really, niggas don't give a fuck how you vote. You can be, I'm Republican too. Nigga, that shit don't matter. Y'all cut from a different cloth. So you live action role playing like you can be a mountain man or you can live that Appalachian life or you just out there be like, I vote, what's wrong with me? And like, nigga, you You still don't get it. Like you don't get it. You a different breed. Like you a different breed. Them boys, y'all be moving to these towns because they're based. And all them folk know each other. They go to church together. Y'all move to a small town, all them boys go to church together. You don't go to church. So right then and there, you already missing out. You think all you gotta do is vote the same. Nah, man, niggas, they on this type of time. And they have been for generations. That shit traditional. They don't give a fuck about your idea, all that other weird shit. You just gonna be considered weird. Give a fuck right or wrong. It's just you gonna be on the outside looking in. And that's how you gonna feel. Y'all could be the same skin color. I'm white, they're white, I'm Republican. Nigga, none of that shit don't matter. Niggas find that shit out real quick. You gonna have to move somewhere universal friendly like Florida. Like just go to Clearwater, Florida. Niggas be in Clearwater. I'm based because I moved to Clearwater, Florida. Niggas driving slow as fuck. You hear me? Niggas driving slow as fuck. What the fuck am I talking about right now? I don't know, I'm ranting. I don't even give a fuck what I'm talking about right now. Talk about you over there, folk moving over there and thinking folk just supposed to welcome you over, but that's changed though. People make a whole pilgrimage somewhere. Just, I have arrived, and then they get there, and then locals don't like them. It's not funny, but it's funny. I left Florida in 1984, and I'm not going back. People hype up Clearwater. You got people in Dade County. Like, I'm moving to Dade County, getting built up. Once the tech job, I knew that y'all was happy when Elon Musk went from California to Texas. But I was like, there you go. Once a company like that, and a person, like, I don't give a fuck how much money they have, a free speech advocate, I don't give a fuck Second Amendment, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, these people own a business that employs thousands of people that don't see eye to eye with that nigga. His employees aren't him, and that's what the fuck you gonna get. And that job is gonna bring a whole bunch of outsiders. People like, oh, Ariel, what job? And then the locals gonna be there like, what the fuck? You got Amazon, they're gonna open up a data center. Nigga, they bringing in... then you look around, you like, damn. Nigga, the price, that's that gentrification shit. They be like, damn, it was a little local small town. They're like, the price is raised up. They just put a Starbucks next to a storage unit. That's how you know your small town is going to shit when you see a Starbucks across the street from a storage unit. Because you know them people from over there, they love their shit, so they gonna bring it with. They got a whole bunch of shit too. They need store. When they start building storage units, but when that Starbucks come, got them. And you be like, damn, what happened? Nigga, that's that Tesla shit. That's that shit. That fucking you awaken with JP shit right there. Niggas on that type, like, it's just a whole different culture. Like, people can have the same ideology. People can have the same ideology in different cultures, like micro cultures, not really a culture, because America is just a spectrum of cultures. But you may have some people that's just like certain spots in Colorado, like certain spots in Utah, certain spots in Oregon. They're just like yeah, you think we the same, but nah, nigga, we different. You know. Belinda, what up? I got a package coming my way, Belinda. Yeah. Let me say hi to some of the people before I get the fuck up out of here. Everyone moving out to small towns. Yeah, and when everybody moves to those small towns won't be small towns no more. And who you think the locals are gonna hate? People like me, people like you, it's a damn shame. What the world's coming to. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come out. Some people just want to get away from other people, and people catch on to that same sentiment and just move near other people because they want to get away from other people. And you like, fuck. That's why I moved here. It's like, shit. Thank goodness you got space for me to come out here. I got it all my family moving out. They'd be like, fuck. Next thing you know, everything going up. Everything. I'm talking about from houses right on down to the price of cigarettes. Nigga, a pack of Marlboro Reds done shot up to $7. Nigga, you can't even get a can of Skull no more. You like, damn. Oliver's from Farmville, where you went to prison. No, BG. That's a nice observation. This is why you're in my zombie apocalypse team, and this is why you're gonna be on espionage. You're gonna be you'll make a great agent. Like you hold on to shit like a pregnant elephant. Like you just be, and then you're like compact and portable. You're highly portable. Like it needs somebody getting like small spaces, getting to certain people's camps and zombie apocalypse and infiltrate. Like yeah. But yeah, I was at Powhatan Correction Facility right there in Farmville, just outside Richmond, Virginia, which is the capital. That's why I heard this. I was like, yeah, I fuck with the homie. This shit, parts of Farmville. That's where the Powhatan tribe ended the Indian Confederation. It was Chief Powhatan. That wasn't his name, but he kind of muscled the local, Indian tribes into joining forces against other tribes, and they just became known as the Powhatan Confederation. Chief Powhatan, I forget his real name, but his daughter was Pocahontas. And the story of James Smith and Pocahontas, that came from Virginia, the James River area, Farmville, the Powhatan. It's like a whole area out there that's just rich in history and culture. And that shit is just highly historic. It's fucking beautiful. But yeah, fuck Powhatan Correction Facility. Man, that shit, you talking about, man, and that shit, like, that's like one of the oldest penitentiaries in Virginia. That shit look like, that shit, that's a little way, and it's a level 3 too. So it ain't like it's a max. So you gonna get play. You gonna get, you gonna get what you asking for. But yeah, man, shout out to Farmville. Shout out to Powhatan and Pocahontas and them. Shout out to John Smith, James River. Shout out to Richmond, Virginia while we at it. That's a little dusty city right there. I want acres. Most people can't handle being alone in the wood. Not a bunch of people just gonna move near you. A bunch of people gonna move near you. And then too, some people, they sell out. They may have a developer come through and pay double asking price. What you gonna say no? A lot of people, they gonna like, they just gonna begrudgingly take the money, and then when shit get transformed, they gonna complain about it. But like, see, and this is why I'm like, nigga, you sold it to the developer, nigga, that bought the 50 acres from you and wanted to put a whole bunch of fucking townhomes and apartment complexes and strip malls on it. Like, this once was your land, but he came in, bought this shit. Now this shit, nigga, it's a thousand. They done built storage units on that shit. Say, this is why we can't have none of that, nigga. You sold it, bitch. You sold it. Yeah, I'm out though. Alright, how do I X out? With my screen funny like this. A little funky screen. Okay, there we go. X out of that. Alright, yeah, I'm out.